All right. Well, hey guys, old place here. This is the next project. It is a 1956 International S160. I actually acquired this a couple of years ago from a friend who got a job offer in Italy. He took it and he needed to liquidate his projects, and so he had this one. S160 is a medium duty truck. And this one has an inline six. They all have inline sixes on this size. Let's see if I can get this hood open for you. I'll set you down for a second. Anyhow, it's not a huge motor, but it runs. Actually, runs pretty well. He had went through the interior, actually recovered the seat. And redid a lot of the electronics, which is kind of one of the reasons why I picked it up. It's pretty clean, no major rust holes or anything. I was really looking for a K or KB series, and this in particular, it's going to be a farm truck, to haul hay and equipment. So. Runs well. Everything operates. Still needs a bit of work. Let's see here, brakes. I mean, the brakes work, but I would like to go to a dual master cylinder setup, so that way I don't have to worry in case I spring a leak in the only cylinder I got, or the only reservoir I've got. So a dual reservoir, but anyhow, yeah, it runs, drives, it's plated, drives on the road. These are some of the new tires I'm converting over to 10R 22.5s, so a tubeless size. Right now, these wheels are the three-piece. People call these are not the Widowmakers. These are not split rims. These are a three-piece rim. Anyhow, but still, trying to, if you're going to buy, 20 inch, these are 8 and a quarter 20s. They're just as expensive as a tubeless. They're a little harder to find. And then, like I said, you can go to some shops if you have to, and they don't want to touch them because they don't know the difference between like a lock ring style or a true split rim, So anyway, I want to switch to the tubeless. I picked that up. Originally, this truck, I've got the build sheet on it. Originally, this truck came with a Black Diamond, a BD 264. At some point in its life, it shows about $30,000 miles in the odometer. I guess it's probably correct. It's a farm truck, but at some point, someone put a BG 241, which is a size smaller, but it's supposed to have more horsepower, a little bit more horsepower. My intent, originally, I had a 4BT. I was going to put a 4BT in here with a 13-speed transmission, like a medium-duty truck transmission. I sold the 4BT. We needed some money, so I sold that, sold the transmission. But even before that, I had a couple friends say, man, just, it's a good running motor. Just keep the motor, and, and if it doesn't work, then swap it. Because like I said, for the most part, I'm just doing, hauling hay. I just want to use it to haul hay. Probably a fun vehicle to tote around, go into town with and cruise. And just my whole premise, the whole premise that started this is, I've got this Chevy 1-ton, and it's a 1990. It is rusty. And I had just got done putting about $3,000 into it, and it's not worth it. And, it operates better, but it still needs a ton of work. I'm like, man, if I'm going to put this much money in a vehicle, I want to put it in something I want to keep. So anyway, I started looking for an older truck. And like I said, it kind of happened into this one. It's not like I said, I really wanted to get a K or a KB. But, this was the right price. It had a lot of work done to it. It ran well. It it drove, it stopped, everything I needed it to do. I looked at some and, they're complete, the floors are gutted, everything else. But so that's my plan. It's not like a highway cruiser. I'm not going to slam it. I'm going to leave it. I want to keep the wheels. I want to keep these cast center wheels. Basically, I do intend on putting a PTO winch on here. Going to replace this bumper, of course. This originally, it actually still has the PTO drive off of the transmission. I'll get into talking about that. Well, I do love the P word, patina. In this case, I am going to fix the body panels, basically, I guess you could call it restore, and paint it. I'm not going to, keep the patina. It's going to, be restored. Put a fifth wheel on it, kind of make it like a little mini semi, and, have a couple different trailers, because I usually leave trailers hooked up to my vehicles because I use them a lot. Use the trailers a lot. So that's kind of my plan for this, but we'll see. Just kind of wanted to show you guys the next project, not counting my wife's tractor. That's actually the next project, but this is after that. I've got 4 tires. I need to get 1 more pair of tires, and then I'll have the tires on, and then we'll start on body work. My plan for the motor at this point, the only thing I'm special I'm going to do is Keystone Turbo makes a turbo kit for this. They can build one, and so that's probably what I'm going to do.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to YouTube, like 5 people. But anyway, so that's my plan. We'll see what comes of it. Hopefully it'll work. If I can hit 250 horse and 350 foot-pounds of torque, it'll do. And, this thing's geared really low. It's got 7/16s in the rear. So it should do everything I need it to do. But anyhow, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.